ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Team Gullit YouTube channel. My name is Renzo and today we got another special formation guide actually for you guys. This time the 4-4-2 second variation that Dani has been using lately and been very successful with, reaching the top 6 in the European Qualifier number 3. This upcoming weekend we will see what his definite position is going to be in the tournament. He might still win it, so these tactics, you guys are surely going to have success with them if you follow them like Dani does. So let's just hop into it straight away, see what Dani has to say about his tactics, and like always, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Welcome guys to this new video. We're going to talk about my 4-4-2, the second variation tactics. But first, let's talk about my team a little bit. In the goal, I have Team of the Year Neuer. For me, he's the best keeper in the game. Like he saved me a couple of times in weekend league and qualifiers, you name it. Like in every game, he makes a couple saves that, in my opinion, no other keeper can do, except from this guy. But I'm too afraid to use him, so let's not talk about him. Mandy, still one of the most overpowered left backs in the game. I think there are some better options at the moment, like Theo Hernandez, 87. But if I use him, Varane gets on 8 chemistry, and then I have 2 center backs on 8 chemistry, so I won't do that. I won't touch him, and I will let Mandy play for the qualifiers. Klosterman, my opinion, the best center back in the game except from the icons. He's literally insane. 87 pace, 87 defending, 82 physical, a beast. Right back Cancelo, his inform is better than his road to the final, so if you think about getting his road to the final, just get his inform. In my opinion, good right back. Like, he's not very strong, but he's good on the ball, and I like that. Then my midfield, Bruno Hernandez, 92, together with Curtis Jones. And this Jones card is actually very good. He is Gullit gang as well. 4-star, 4-star. He is 6'1", which makes him like a very good player and even better than Renato 84 in my opinion. Like, the stats are almost identical, but Curtis Jones, just because of his height, is a bit better for me. Then in game on right mid, I have Rashford. To be honest, he is a beast. I didn't like his 86, I didn't like his 87, but this guy was a beast for me in the third qualifier. Like, you just have to play simple with him, do like nothing crazy, not dribble too much, just pass and just run with him, and that's what he's very good at. So I like him a lot. Then on left mid, Neymar in form. Won't talk about him like specifically because he's just very good. 5-star, 5-star. We all know how good he is in this game. And then up front, Team of the Year Mbappe, of course, the packed one. 108 goals in 100 matches, which is like a very good record. 72 assists as well. 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Just a very good card. And then I've upgraded my Team of the Year CR7 to Prime R9. 10 million coins. And he has 35 goals in 21 matches. 13 assists, 5-star, 5-star. His finishing is out of this world. But let's go to my tactics. Okay guys, so I am playing, I will show you 4-4-2, the second variant, as I said, in game, with defensive style on balance, my width on 4, my depth on 3, which like is because the through balls this year are insane, so that's why I have it on 3, not on 4 or 5. Offense, balance, 5-5, just standard really, and then corners 2, free kicks 2, because I don't like to concede like counters from the corners or from the free kicks. That's why I have it on 2. Then the instructions, really easy. Backs on stay back while attacking. Left and right mid on getting behind, and then CDMs on cover center. I don't have them on comeback on defense because I like them to go like up front and just keep passing around the box till you find a gap. And then Prime R9 and Team of the Year Mbappe on comeback on defense. I like to pass the ball in like their feet, and sometimes I like to give a through ball, so that's why I have it on balance, not on getting behind or target man, something like that. Really easy tactics. Let me know if you like them. if you're going to play with them. Let me know in the comments, and see you guys in the next video.
Like you are used from us, we always like to see the pros and the cons of the formation. And Dani's 4-4-2 second variation definitely has a lot of pros, and this is a different sort of pros, but the pro FIFA competitors, they really like to use the 4-4-2 or the second variation. Still, even though the 5-3-2 is kind of heavy in the meta right now, and the 4-2-3-1 is surely like clawing back into the meta on the competitive level at least. But the 4-4-2 has always been a stable formation for especially the competitors that are very great in attack. And the main thing with the 4-4-2 is that the ability to have two strikers is just going to add so much more variety into your gameplay. And like we can see, Dani has his center mids on balance, his CDMs I should say, and which is easily visible here. Bruno Fernandes pretty much high up the pitch. Jones is also like pushed up, not too much, but he's playable, and that just allows us for this passing move, which is a brilliant goal by Dani, to be fair. But it's just the ability to have these CMs open, or CDMs I should say, keep confusing them in the 4-4-2 second variation compared to the regular one. But always having these CMs or CDMs on balance is going to allow you to quickly combine with your strikers, which is very tough for an opponent to defend, because they either have to pull out their CDMs, so the pass to the striker might get open to put pressure on your CDMs, or you can literally like take a shot or something, or make these quick passing moves, which is difficult to defend anyway. And like we can see here, it's just again Jones allowing or like actually making the run into the box, allowing a space for other players as well. You can see here Jones is like just pushing into the box, all because we have balanced on him, and that is gonna drag another defender away, which allows Mbappe just to run past one defender and not really care about the others. That's why balance is very good, because also not having it on stay back while attacking is going to allow the CDMs to perform like slowly building up in towards the attack, like they're slowly entering the attack. So when you're receiving the ball like from your opponent, they won't push up immediately straight away, but they will just slowly help the attackers out in offense around the box. And here we can see again, it's just a pass from the CDM into the striker. The other striker is making a run, and which was clearly to see there when R9 made the run, that having the strikers on mix is going to allow themselves to make the runs when they feel the time is right. Because if you always have them on getting behind, they're like constantly trying to get in behind. And this was slowly when our opponent actually pulled out his center back. And like you can see here, this is just another great goal. Playing the striker, Neymar getting in behind, like making a run. And that is just because of the instruction that Dani has on his players, which is very visible here. And this is also great because compared to the 4-2-3-1, the right mid and left mid, they actually really like cover the wings. So here when the fullback's making the run, Rashford is tracking it. But then we also have some cons, obviously. The cons about the 4-4-2 second variation: counterattacks. Because we're using our sentiments and balance, this means that we almost have on every offensive situation like 6 players pushed up pretty high. So that allows you to do two things. It allows you to press up high, but it also allows the opponent to actually, if they play under the kind of manual pressure that you're applying, if they play out of the pressure, it is pretty easy for them to find their strikers or cam even. In this situation, we're playing somebody that is playing 4-2-3-1, it looks like. And like you can see here, he's pushing up with Bruno Fernandes, which is going to open up so much space for CR7. And Neymar is like overlapping. He's taking his time, waiting for the space to open up. And it's just tough for us to defend because we only have like 2 players in position to put some pressure. And this is what I mean, like it's always that decision of like, are you putting pressure or are you just cutting off passing lanes? And you can see here, Neymar's making a run from the cam position, passing it back to CR7, and it's a great goal from our opponent. But we're gonna see the situation again. Here it is, Neymar like in position on the middle of the pitch, just making an overlapping run, and it's not really being tracked by anyone, and it's very tough to track manually. But also, like I said, the counter attacks is like what's killing in 4-4-2. But 4-4-2 is just always a formation in which you're likely to concede a little bit more goals than a 4-2-3-1, for example. But here again, you can just see if somebody's attacking with pace after you lost the ball, there's a lot of people getting in behind one-on-one situations, center back versus striker, center back versus cam. Like you can see here, the header's being won. You have to put pressure with Varane on Neymar, who's playing cam, but that allows CR7 to have a one-on-one run with the other center back. So that is the real con. There's not really too many cons to this formation though. So that was it for today's video, and like I said, there's not too many cons about this formation, especially if you're a great attacker. But this formation, you will definitely have to be able to score a lot of goals. So just practice around with these tactics, get your center mids flowing in the attack, and my name is Renzo, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao, ciao.